Can you see it? If anybody can see it, I want you to respond verbally, please, so that I can carry on because my screen is full. Can you hear me? And can you see my screen?
Yes, okay.
All right, good, good. Okay, my screen. I decided to have a bigger screen, full screen this today, because you can still respond to me when you are listening. Okay, just unmute your mic, and then later we'll do our typing in our chat later. Okay. So today I'm going to go into writing a report. Okay, as you can see, we have. And at the end of the lesson, by right, I want you to understand a format of report writing. And then, hold on, I hope somebody can enter because when they do not use the Shunta. All right, so you are supposed to be able to understand the format of um, a report writing. And then at the end of it, I want you to recognize the language used in a report writing. Okay. And now without further ado, I think I might minimize there and here because I have to admit, I have to let others who are entering late into the lesson today. Okay. So let's go through what is a report writing. But before we do into a report writing, I want everybody to, anybody who can respond to me, I want you to use the concept of ATR. Now, what is ATR? Can somebody just tell me? I did it before, where ATR is to analyze. Okay, whatever in whatever question that you get, be it a comprehension, a summary, report, literature question, even a writing question, you have to do the ATR concept. ATR concept is can be used at any time, even though it's not for your English lesson. It can still be used for other lessons as well. Okay, let's go through the first one. A is basically analyzing the question. Okay, whatever question you get, you read word for word, from the very first word to the very last. And then T is when you have to identify the task. Okay, whatever task you get in a question, you can get one task only. You can even have two, three, more than three tasks as well. And then once you have analyzed, once you have actually analyzed what is the question, and then you have identified the task, no matter how many tasks you get, and then you should be able to respond. Okay? When you respond, okay, when you respond, it is you respond accordingly. What you're asked to do, that's what you have to answer. Okay? Let's go on to the next one. Okay, remember A is analyze the question, T is to for task, and R is for respond. So whatever question you get, do the ATR concept. Even though it's for your history subject, even though it's for your math subject, even for your BM as well, and the other subjects, use the ATR concept. It's very helpful, actually. Okay. All right. Now look at this. This is a situation I'm giving you. So take a
Tolong
moment.
Kak.
Take a moment, and I want you to read the question. Okay? Take about 30 seconds, look at the question, and can somebody just tell me, unmute your mic, and then tell me what is this about? Anybody? Anybody wants to give it a try? Anyone can respond? I don't want you to type. I want you to speak up today. Just unmute yourself. What is it regarding? What is the task all about? Can somebody just help me?
Write a report
To
about a
write a
camping
report.
trip.
A report about what?
Camping trip.
About a camping trip.
Yes, correct. It's about a camping trip. And who organized a camping trip? The camping trip was organized by who or by what?
Recreational department.
Recreational department in your residential area. What is a residential area? What is residential area actually?
Housing area.
Housing area, very good. And then your teacher has asked you to write a report about the trip. Okay, so there you have the question. Okay, so the situation is you have joined a camping trip organized by your residential area department, a department in your residential area. And then task number 1 is to write a report, okay, about the trip. Remember, your situation is this. So do not, when you write the report, always remember that you are the one who joined the camping trip, not your friend or not anybody else. It is you who joined the camping trip. And do not mention about you going with your family or whoever, because you have gone uh, with uh, with uh, the other people in your residential area. Okay, so task number 1 is to write a report about the trip, and task number 2 is to use the notes below. All right, so after this, by right, there is the notes that you have to use. Okay, this is what I mentioned by ATR. You read, okay, what I want you to do, ATR, is this again. You read from the first word to the last word, and this is identifying the task. You see the situation is here, you highlight, you either can underline or you underline, and then you write down your note as the situation. And task 1 is here. You can, as for me, I drew the box for the slide. I'm having the box for the slide, but you can have your highlighter or you can underline this and name this as task number 1, and then underline this or highlight this and name this as task number 2. Okay, now let's go to the next one. We're going to the notes. All right, okay, these are the notes. Okay, when you get notes like this, you see, use the notes below to write the report. This is actually what I've taken from the slide before. So you see, you've got, how many points do you have here that you must add in your essay? How many points do you have here? Look at the notes here. How many points do you have here? What must be included are all in here. You must use all the notes here. All right. If you look at this, you have, for example, I have point number 1 here. This is point number 1. Content point number 1. I have point number 2. You must have the duration of the trip besides the date and the day. Okay, and also you must have the place. So this is point number 1. This is point number 2, and this is point number 3. So how many more points do you have on this slide? Can somebody just look at it carefully and count for me? How many points do you have here? I've got point number 1, point number 2, and point number 3. So can you tell me how many other points do you have that you must use in your report? Take a look at it first. So anybody? Can somebody respond to me? I've done point number 1, point number 2, and point number 3. So how many other points do you have on the slide? Anybody wants to try?
Mm, 12.
Is it all together or the additional point?
Uh,
Okay, this is point number 1. Okay, take note, yeah. Listen,
no.
everybody, yeah. Pardon? You have 12 points. You see 12 points, right?
Mm.
Okay, you're correct. There are 12 points on the slide. You look at this. This is point number 1. This is point number 2. This is point number 3. This is point number 4. And then point number 5 is this, hiking and camping area. Okay, this is point number 5. And point number 6 is speech the 10. And point number 7. Point number 7 is where you give your own idea. This is where the HOTS comes in. The HOTS question for writing comes in this way. You have to add in your own idea. You have to think and you have to give your own idea as what are the activities that can be done on the first day. So this is point number 7. This is point number 8, jungle trekking. Point number 9 is caving. And point number 10 is your own idea again. Another activity that you have to think of for the second day. And then point number 11, the benefits of joining the trip. And point number 12 is your own idea again. Give one more benefit for joining the camping trip. Okay, so take note, look at it carefully before you say there's 14 or 15 points here. Okay, you might just add on this one, and this one. These are just subtopics. Oh, sorry, these are just the main idea of the points that you are supposed to have. Okay, so I've already labeled them. So you see point number 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 12 points here. Okay, now we go to the next slide, and then you see when writing a report, you must remember to address the report to the principal and give a title, include your name and all those. Okay, now what is the meaning when you say address your report to the principal? What does it mean in a report? How do you address your report to the principal? Can anybody just give it a try? How do you address your report to the principal? How does it look like? Anybody wants to try to guess? How do you address your report to the principal in a report? How do you do it? For example, if you do a speech, let me give you an example. If you do a speech, when you address the audience, you say a very good morning to the principal, teachers, and my fellow students, right? That is in a speech. So in a report, you don't speak, but you have to write. So how do you address your report to the principal? How do you write it out? Can somebody just give it a guess? Anyone? Anybody wants to try? I'm sure you're not sure, right? Or okay, I will show you later. To address your report is a particular format that you have to follow when you write a format. And then you give a title. Okay, this is similar, something like writing a formal letter. You also need a title and you include your name. Okay, I will show you in a short while how does you must remember to have, these are the format. Format number 1, format number 2, and this is format number 3. Okay. Okay. Format number 1, I mentioned earlier, and then when you give your own ideas when needed, this is your own ideas, the HOTS question, and then use all the notes given. You must have 12 content points. You must have all the 12 points used in your report. And then it must be included in your report. And what more, in a report, please remember, a big reminder, you must use the past tenses. Okay, you must use the past tenses for your report. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is the format of a report. Everybody take note. Okay, the format just now, this is how you address your principal. In the report, it looks like this. To Encik Muhammad Hanafiah, the principal of SMK Kajang Utama, you must have the name of your principal and his position in the school. He is the principal of SMK Kajang Utama. And then you have the date. Date is 27th of April to 2020. Okay, For both of these two Encik Muhammad Hanafiah and the date, this is format 1, the first format for a report writing. Okay, and format marks for format 2 is, this is the title, a report on camping trip organized by Taman Bukit Mewah. Take note that Taman Bukit Mewah is uppercase and the title is underlined. You can also have it a different way. It is still acceptable where you have capital R here. Okay, take note, yeah. I'm just trying to do this. You have a capital R here, and then capital C here, capital T here. Okay, you can have it like this as well, no problem. But you must remember that it must be underlined, then this is your title. Okay, and then this is the content. Remember the 12 points that we identified earlier in the previous slide? So all the content points must be here. It must be written under the title, and then right before you end your report, you must write here, you must sign off, it is format number 3. Okay, so this is compulsory. Format number 1, format 2, and format 3. The title, how you address your principals, format 1. Format 2 is the title, and format 3 must be written like this, reported by. Okay, reported by, comma, capital R, reported by, comma, Izzat Amir, this is your initial, your signature, and then your full name, Izzat bin Amir. And then you're not the head boy, you are not the head prefect, you are not the, so you write there, the camping trip participant. It's okay, as long as there is a position of why are you writing the report. Okay, why are you the one writing the report? So you must acknowledge yourself as you are the participant of the camping trip. Normally, the report is being asked to be written by a head boy, a head prefect, or a head student. Okay, but today, because the question is simply by a camping trip participant. All right, now let's continue. All right, this is how the whole question looks like. Okay, you have, it's a bit tiny, I'm sorry, that's why I need to have the full screen today. Okay, remember, this is the first part of the question where you're given the situation and then you've been asked to write a report and use the notes. These are the notes, the 12 notes that we have identified earlier. And this is the, how do I say, this is the reminder of the report. Now, please remember, when you sit for your SPM, it's very candidate friendly, whereby you are given reminders to write the first format number 1, format number 2, format number 3, because these are marks given to you. Okay? All right, now. Situation, and then task number 1, and then task number 2. Okay. And then you are given all the points, the 12 points, remember? Point number 1 until point number 12. And then you go to the format for the report, F1, F2, and F3. Okay, now, you know what you're supposed to do already. We've read the question, we've done the A. We've done the A, that is from point, we have read from the first word to the very last word. And we have analyzed the whole question, that is A. ATR, this is the A. We've done the A, and we have already identified the task. Task number 1, task number 2, you must use all the notes here, and you have the task, you must remember to write the format, format 1, format 2, and format 3. So now you have to respond. When you respond, remember, a big reminder is you are supposed to use all the notes here. Use all the notes given. The notes given is the reminder. So you have to give your own ideas when it is needed. And also another reminder, in a report, you must have the past tenses being used. Okay? All right. So you see, format is 3 marks. Take note, the format is 3 marks, which is format number 1, format number 2, and format number 3. And then the content. The content is 12 marks. We have point 1, point 2, point 3, 4 until point number 12. Okay, so you have 15 marks here. Language is 20 marks, and you have a total of 35 marks for this directed writing. Okay, 35 marks for this directed writing. Okay, now, are you with me? Can somebody respond? Are you still with me, or have you gone to sleep? I cannot see you. In class, I can see you. Can somebody respond? Are you still with me, class?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. I thought you might have fallen asleep already. Okay, total 35 marks. All right, now use the notes below. These are the notes that you have. It was given earlier. Okay, the hiking camping area, pitch tent, own idea. Again, you have jungle trekking, caving, own idea. Again, gain experience and own idea. This is all from the content. The notes that was given. The notes were given in the question. Okay, how do you elaborate? What you are supposed to do? You have to brainstorm. Okay, brainstorm. You have to ask this 1H5W question, WH question. People say it's a one husband, five wives question. It doesn't matter as long as you know you have to ask these questions in order for you to gather, collect all the ideas for you to elaborate the notes that are already given to you. Remember, this note 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All these notes are compulsory for you to have it included in your report. Okay, this is already marks. For marks 1, 2, 3, 4 marks awarded for you already. And then one more mark, 2, 3, 4. So you have got altogether 12 marks, okay, awarded to you just by including all this inside your report. Okay, right. Now let's move on to the next one. Right. Saturday or Sunday, whatever day, and 7th to 8th of March 2020. And then the duration of the day of the trip is 2 days, 1 night. Where did you go? Sungai Congkak, Hulu Langan. And how many participants? 80 participants from Taman Bukit Mewah. All right, so here you have already given some points for the first 4 contents that you must have. Content points that you must have. Okay, you have already given some ideas here. And then let's go to the next one. Okay, when hiking camping area, we went hiking up the hill to a camping area. Then we pitch our tents before nightfall. Own idea, here I've given it cook dinner. We learn to cook dinner after we build campfire. Okay, now, can you just tell me what other ideas do you have to be included as the activities done on the first day? Anyone? For this one, where you have to have your own idea, can you just throw me your ideas, please? What would be your idea when you have to give your own idea to write this report? I have cooked dinner here. How about you? Anyone? What would you be doing on the first day of the camping trip? Remember, you have a second day, another activity that you must think of for the second day. For the first day, I've already added cooking dinner. How about you? Can somebody just throw some ideas? Just unmute your mic and then speak up. What would you add? Anyone?
Having games.
What is it? Excuse me?
Having games.
Games. Okay. You have games. All right. Good. What else? Anyone else? Besides having games? Because you will have you'll be divided into small groups and then normally you play games. Okay, good. How about other people? What else would you have on the first day of a camping trip?
A night walk.
Yeah, that's a good one. I was thinking of that as well. A night walk, right? You go into the jungle at night and then you'll be put all alone at one space. What do you call that? What do you call that where people, where the participants are placed, individuals in solitary, alone in a jungle? What do you call that activity? Anybody had gone through this activity before? Anybody wants to tell me what do you call the activity where you are put alone, all alone, sitting all alone in the jungle? In bahasa Melayu, I know it's activity burung hantu or something like that. Okay. Anyone has got any ideas? In Malay, it is called burung hantu. Activity burung hantu, something like that. Or is a night owl activity. Okay. What else can you have on the first day of a camping trip besides cooking dinner, playing games, a night walk? I mentioned the night owl activity. What other activities can you have? Anybody? Hello? Assalamualaikum. I know I have some boys who have gone for camping, but they are very quiet in this class. Hello? Anyone? Anybody? I'm waiting. I'm not going to continue until I hear somebody say something about another idea or give me another idea. Nobody? Hello? Come on, I'm sure you have gone for camping trip before. What do you do besides cooking dinner, night owl, playing games? What else do you have? Nobody wants to respond? Let me check the chat box in case the shy ones type something there. Hold on. Let me see the chat box. Okay, hold on. Where is it? Anybody? Okay, what is this? When you come in 80 people, and then what happens to you? When you are what? What do you call that? What do you call that? Hello, you are being separated into, you're divided into small. Somebody answer please. You are separated and divided into small?
Group.
Yeah, small groups. Okay, that's very common when you go for a camping trip. Okay, I'm going into the second one, okay? Now, before I project my idea, I want you to give your idea for this one. This one. I want you to give another one of your own idea for the second day before I project on jungle trekking and caving and my idea. I want to see your idea. No, I don't want to see your idea. I want to hear from you. What is your idea for this one? The first day you have playing games. you have night owl, you go night walk, and you have cooking, you cook dinner. What can you have on the second day of your camping trip? Remember, it's a 3 days, 2 nights. So this is your, they would be after one night, the second day. What would be the activity that you do for the second day? Your own idea. I don't want jungle trekking and I don't want caving. Okay, can you throw me your ideas? Unmute your mic, please, before you speak. What can you have for a camping trip? I'm waiting, come on. Come on, Form 5, hello. What would you be doing besides hiking, pitching your tent, cooking, night walking, jungle trekking, caving, night owl? What else would you do in a camping trip? Come on, if this is the question that comes up for SPM, you really have to give your own idea and there's nobody to help you there. And obviously, you have to try and think for yourself. So what ideas do you have right now? Anybody? I think the ones who are not talking are actually typing in the chatting, in the chat. Okay, let's try and see this.
Teacher, can do singing competition?
Yes, of course you can have singing competition. No problem. Besides singing competition, anybody else? What else can you have? Ice breaking. Ice breaking. Okay, I'm in Bukhari. Good that you have ice breaking. This is one of the activities that's very common. When you do ice breaking, when do you normally do ice breaking? Is it on the second day or on the first day?
First day.
First day, right? Okay. So what else can you have on the second day? Second day, because it's a 2 days, 1 night. Okay, everybody please think about this. It's a 2 day, 1 night. So you are bound to go back. Before you go back, what are the things that you can do? Yes, you can have treasure hunt, treasure hunting. Good, Aiman Bukhari. Very good, Bon. You can have treasure hunting. What else can you have? Aiman Bukhari is not speaking, he's typing. Oh. You can have treasure hunting. Very good. Okay. How about the others? Hello, I've got 14 people, but I only hear 2 to 3 people talking to me. You can type in the chat. Daniel, yes, Daniel. Let me see who's in the chat room. See, I've got a lot of people here. Come on. What do you have? Adham, you're very quiet. Zulaika, you're here too. Okay, what do you have? What would you have on the second day? These are people who go camping. Oh my gosh, they're very quiet. Come on, add on. Anything else? What else do you do? Somebody type or say something. Explorers, very good. Yes, explorers. You can have treasure hunting, explorers, correct. Okay, let me just show you what I have here, okay? Okay, let's see. For the second day, we have jungle trekking. By going jungle trekking, we tested our endurance. We also went cave exploration at the end of our trekking route. And of course, my own idea is swimming. Especially when you go to Sungai Chongka, everybody, There's a river where people go swimming too. They jump into the water and they play with the water. And of course, my whole idea is swimming. So later we had fun swimming in the nearby shallow river. Sungai Congkak, it's Sungai Congkak. Obviously would be swimming besides explore race, treasure hunt. Okay, all right. Okay, so we have this on the second and the first day. Right. I want to hear from you. Besides gaining experience, okay, here the benefits of joining the trip is gain experience. Can you give me your own idea? What do you normally get, or what can you get out of a camping trip? What can you learn from a camping trip? Naik kebudayaan. Okay, naik kebudayaan is actually cultural. Okay, and as for cultural night. Okay, now how about what do you gain? What can you gain? Here, give me another benefit of joining the trip. Get to know each other. Very good. You get to know each other. You make new friends, right? Zuleika, you make new friends, right? When you go for a camping trip like this. Yes, correct. Excellent. You gain experience. Okay, gain experience is already here, Aiman. Bon, it's here. Gain experience is already here. I want another one, which is your own idea down here. Try to think. Give me one benefit of camping trip. What do you get? What do you get beside gaining experience? Wait, I try teacher. Yes, please try. Anybody wants to speak? I feel so alone, That's why I want to hear you speak. I feel so alone when I'm talking alone and I'm having a class with 14 of you. It's this is like oh, Aiman Bukhari wants to be the teacher. Adham, do you have any idea, Adham?
Reduce stress.
You can reduce stress. Yes, correct. You can reduce stress when you go for camping trip. Anybody else who wants to speak? Come on. Don't leave me all alone here. Improve leadership skills. Yes, very good. You improve your leadership skill. Aiman, wow. Okay, improve leadership skill. Yes, of course. When you go there and you're in small groups, you're bound to be group leaders, right? Okay, when you become group leaders, you tend to build that leadership in yourself. Okay. All right. Now, let's go to my screen. What I have. Madhuri, do you have anything to say? I know your mic is on.
No, teacher.
No. Okay. Let's look at this. I had gained a lot of experience and all the participants had good team spirit. Okay, when you work together with other people, even though it's in small groups, and you have many other groups there, okay, you have good team spirit among the people in the small group. All right, and one more is all of us learn to appreciate the beauty of nature. When you go to the jungle, you are with nature. Okay, your solitary is with the nature, so you learn to appreciate what you don't have here. This is not, we are not living in the jungle, so when we go there we learn to appreciate what we have around us there. Okay, now may I ask you, if you have all this, hold on, let me just check. Okay, when you have all this, these are the points that you have. Is it enough? Is it enough for you for your report? Is it enough for you to settle in your report? Is this enough? Okay, I've taken this, I've extracted this from the notes just now. This is all you have. Okay, remember, again, a reminder, you use the past tense. The word, we went hiking up the hill to a camping area. We pitched our tents before nightfall. We learned to cook dinner after we built a campfire. Tested our endurance. We also went cave exploration at the end of the trekking route. We had fun swimming in the nearby shallow river. I had gained a lot of experience, okay, and all of us learned to appreciate the beauty of nature. Now, this is the tenses that we have to use. The past tenses in your, we use not only simple past, this is simple past, take note, yeah? Everybody look at this. This is simple past, this is simple past, this is simple past. Simple past and also simple past. But this is not a simple past. What is this? Can somebody try to guess? What is this? This is not a simple past. What form of tense is this? We did this in class before. We did this in class before. What do you call this? This is simple past. All right, this with the ed at the end of the base of the root word. This is simple past. But what is this? What do you call this? Had gained. Anybody wants to try and guess? If it's wrong, it's okay. We are learning together here. What do you have here? Anybody wants to try?
Past perfect tense.
Very good. Past perfect tense. Okay, so past perfect tense. Let me just end the show and then we go to the chat. I can type out some things here. Okay. Now, reflect on yourself. You can reflect on yourself. Yeah, you do self-reflection. You have self-reflection when you have camping at the end of the trip, camping trip. Usually you have this. Okay, let me just go back to what we have here. Had gain. Okay, had gain. Okay, this is a past perfect. Okay, anybody can give me either any other idea? Any other words of past perfect tense? For example, had taken the bags from the bus. Okay, so this is another example of past perfect. Past perfect, you must use the had plus the verb. For example, had broken the chair. Had, let me see. Give me one, please. Somebody just tell me what are the verb that you can share with me. Had. Anyone? Come on. Who wants to share? Had taken, had broken, had. I can hear somebody with the mic on. Just say something, it's okay. Anyone? Had mentioned?
Had become.
Had become, okay, good. Had become, correct. Anybody else? Give me a past perfect tense, because when you want to write a report, you are bound to use past perfect tense. So give me other form of past perfect tense. Because the simple past is with the ed. right? The simple past is with the ed. This is the past perfect tense. Past perfect tense, you must use had. And then followed by, it is followed by a participle form. Sorry, a participle form. And what is a participle form? Take note, yeah? Participle form would be, for example, oh my God. Participle form would be like, this is what you like. Drink, drank, drunk. Oh mama, drunk. And then you have sing, sang, sung. And then you have what? Break, broke, break, broke, broken. And then what else? Participle form are the words this, the drunk, sung, broken. What else? Taken, very good. Yes, taken is participle form. I want you to type your participle form, everybody else. That means after the word had, you use the participle form. That's the correct form of past perfect. Okay, here, good try. It's not ate, Sumati, it is eaten. Take note, yeah? It is eaten. Okay, this is the participle form. Okay, Sumati, are you with me? Good try, but it is actually eaten. Yes, it is eat. Sorry, it is eat, and then the past tense is ate, and then the participle form is eaten. Now, is everybody clear? Can you see? This is present, simple past, and participle form. Eat, ate, eaten. Okay, so the participle form is this one. This is a reminder. We did this already in class, so do not forget. Okay, all right. Let's go back to this. Now, are you okay? Can I carry on? Class, can I carry on with the next slide? Okay, good. Okay, now we have this. Now, I'm going to show you the next one. This is from the notes that we had. Okay, we need to elaborate. Okay, we need to elaborate further. Okay, so here, this is what I've come up with. The one that is from the notes is only this much. Okay, take note, it's only this much. We went hiking. The one that I have the verb in red. But we have to add on. Why do we have to add on? Because we need to elaborate about what we did in the camping trip. Okay, let me just start with the first paragraph. Okay, we went hiking up the hill to a camping area. Everybody just bear with me, okay? The camping route in Sungai Songkak was so cooling and calm. Firstly, we were divided into groups of 6. Okay, this is the ice-breaking part. Remember, Bon? The camp commander gave us a briefing after we reached the camping ground. Then we pitched our tents before nightfall. I have never pitched a tent before. My new friend Shamil helped me and he gave me some tips on how to pitch my tent. My group later built our own campfire. It was fun. We learned to cook dinner after we built campfire. We cooked some rice and also sardine for our meal. Okay, take note. I want you to take note that we've got other ideas here. Now, this is not in the notes that we had in the question. Okay, it was cooling. This is adjective, cooling and calm. And then you see, you look at this. Cook dinner, we had sardine. It was fun. The word fun here, it tells you about how you feel. And then we tested our endurance. It was not easy. The word not easy is here. And then you can see many tall trees and many insects. Now these are ideas that comes from you. These ideas comes from you. All right. Even some girls shouted when they saw some roaches. Okay. Now, and then you have, I was tired. Okay, these are ideas that comes from you. Even about cooking rice and also sardine for our meals is not in the notes. You have to come up with your own idea for you to write in the report. Okay, so now I've shown you this. This is just elaboration of the notes that we have already come up with earlier. And then I'm going into all these past tenses. I'm going into all these past tenses. I had gained a lot of experience. Okay. I'm going into all the past tenses. You see that I've used a lot of simple past because it's not wrong to use only the simple past. But when you have two actions at the same time, you need to use the past perfect tense. Okay. So there's another past tense here, simple past, when they saw some roaches. Okay, now if you look at this, we need to use the past tense. I want us to go back to the question. Shall we? We are going back into the question. Why? It is very essential for you to take note of this. If you write a report, you must use past tense. Everything here is past tense. All the red ones are past tense. Okay, but if you look at the question, I'm going into the question, yeah. Let's just go to the question. Here. No, I want the bigger version. Okay, let me see. Okay, this one. Okay. Can everybody just look here? Is there any indication? Everybody look at the slide. This is the question where we have already highlighted we have already identified the points. Point number 1, point number 2, point number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Is there any indication here on this particular part of the question where it tells you that you have to use the past tense? Can you tell me, do you see the word when hiking or pitched or gained or when jungle trekking? Is there any idea here in the question that tells you that you must write in the past tense? Can somebody just tell me? Any indication that tells you that you must use the past tense? Anyone? I'm going back to the question. See, the reason why I'm going back to the question, because we have gone to the points. We have used all the points, these points. We have elaborated the points. We have given more points, okay, with examples, with explanations. But when we go back to the question, now, can you tell me, can you see any indication to show that your report must be in the past tense from here, from this particular part of the question? Is there any indication? Can somebody help me here? Can you see any indication that it must be in the past tense? Because
No.
No, you say no. Okay, let's go back to one slide before. We go to the slide before. Okay, take note, yeah. Take note. I'm going into this because why? This is the indicator. You join. Can you see the ED? Join a camping trip. Organized. Okay, look at this. Organized. Okay, and then you have been asked to write a report. Okay, join, and it was organized by the recreational department in your residential area. And then, mind you, okay, another indicator here is this one, activities done on the second day, activities done on the first day. These are the only indication to show that you must use the past tense. Okay? Now, I hope you take this very seriously because sometimes you forget. When you forget, then you don't write it in the past tense. All right? The word done here and also in the first part of the question. Okay. Now, let's go back to our let's go back to our slide. Okay. Now, we have all the past tenses that we came up with and elaborations. We also come up with explanation, other activities as well to elaborate on the activities. And I need to remember that you must have this as well. Okay, make sure that you are using adjectives: cooling, calm, fun, not easy. These words are some of the words that are highlighted earlier in the previous slides. Okay, these are adjectives. Why? You need to make the person see what do you actually do during the camping trip in your report. Okay, and then besides the adjective, you must have these things. What are all these things called? Firstly, then, and, after, later, and, even though, but, after that. What are all these things called? Somebody, quickly. What do you call this? What are all this? Firstly, then, after, later, also, after that. Unfortunately, what are these things called? You need to have this in your writing. Not only, you see, you have used the past tenses, the red ones, the one in which is being circled. These are adjectives, okay, to describe what you do, what you see, how you feel. And what are these? The one that's highlighted in this fluorescent green. What is this? What are all this?
Conjunction.
What is it?
Conjunction.
Conjunctions, okay. Or you can say it is conjunctions, linkers, and connectors. Okay, take note. You use all this: conjunctions, linkers, and connectors. Okay. Now you have all this in your essay. So by right, at the end of it, this is what you're going to submit. Oh, I don't have it now. This is what you have to submit. You have to submit this in your report. Okay. This one should be in between that two principle, the date, and then the title, and then this is your content. Everybody take note. This is your content. All right. And then you end it with the closure. And how do you end your report? At the bottom of your report, how do you sign out? What must you write at the bottom?
Reported by.
Reported by. Very good. Reported by. After reported by, what do you have?
The signature.
The signature. After your signature, what do you have after your signature?
I must write the name.
Okay, your name must be in full name. Okay, your name must be in full. It must be in full. And lastly, what do you have at the bottom there, right? That would be the last thing you write.
All right, a camping trip participant.
Yeah, what is your position? Why are you writing? You're writing the report as a, okay, it could be a head prefect, head boy, head student, or just a participant of the camping trip. Okay, now I think I've covered everything that is supposed to be done in a report. Okay, now let us go to the chat box. Okay, I want to end this. Okay, now is there any question that you want to ask? You can ask me via, you can just tell me. Okay, or you can, what is this? Yes, after iftar. What is yes after iftar? Oh, have you eaten? Yes, after iftar. Thank you, Daniel. This is sarcasm. Okay, Now, anyone wants to ask me anything pertaining to regarding our report, regarding this that we've done? Any question? Any question about our report here? Is there any question that you want to ask? You can ask me now before we end the class. But before we end the class, I'm going into Jamboard. Okay, but before we go to Jamboard, is there any question regarding this particular lesson about writing a report? Anything that you want to ask me? Anyone? Is everybody okay? If the content more than 12, is it okay, teacher? Yes, you can have more than 12 content. For example, if you look at this, the elaboration here, some points are not given in the notes. Okay, Zuleika, some of the points are not given in the notes. There are some of the points that I've already shown you here, which are additional points. However, if you take note that the content for directed writing is 12. So even though I have more than 12 contents here, I won't be given more than 12 marks. Okay, so it's okay to have more than 12 content points, but just remember that your marks will still be a 12 maximum for content. Okay, a maximum of 12 for content. But if you have more points, it's okay, no problem. Okay, all right. Anyone else wants to ask me something? Anything else? Anyone wants to ask me anything? Hello, when you write your essay in your exam, you don't have all this red, highlighted or circle, yeah? This is just my notes for you to show what you need to have in your report. Okay, or in any writing, these are basic things that you must have in your writing. You must use the right verb, subject verb agreement. You must have the right language. You must use adjectives. You must use connectors, linkers, or conjunctions in your writing. Okay, this is a must. In any writing, it's a must. All right, and whatever notes that you get, okay, remember the notes are only this much. Sorry. The notes are only this much. Okay, but you have to elaborate. If you write only this much, you cannot get language up to 20 marks. No way. Okay, language is a 20 marks, and this is only for content, 12. They are going to look, the examiner or the person who read or check your essay will look at the language. The language comes from the elaboration, the explanation, and also the examples that you give. Okay, that's why from this much, we elaborated up to this much. Okay, all right. Anybody else has any other question? Anyone? Assalamualaikum. Jam. Oh, you like to play, huh? Okay. If there's no other question, no, seriously, hello, for report writing, is there any question? Have I made myself clear? Have I made myself clear for this particular report writing? You can type in the chat or you can speak up. Is this clear for you? Because I will be sharing. Yes, okay, good, Shasha. Thank you. Thank you, Zuleika. All right, now what I want you to do is when after we are done with this lesson, I'm going to share with you this video, and then at the same time, I'm going to share with you your assignment, okay? Do check in your WhatsApp the assignment that I'm going to give you and look at the link that I will share with you in your WhatsApp group. Yes, Sumati, this is directed writing. This is directed writing. If it's because if you writing will look like this. Where are we? Hold on. Let me just go back to you on this. Am I, everybody? Okay, Sumati, this is format, the question for directed writing. The directed writing will have this kind of question, and then you're given notes like this. Okay, you're given notes like this, and then you're giving reminders at the bottom like this. This is directed writing. Remember, directed writing can be DW, can be a speech, can be a report. What else can it be? Can somebody add on? What are the writing that we can have in a directed writing besides a speech and a report? Letter, very good. Letter, what else? What else is in the form of a directed writing for your exam that you are going to write, your essay? A talk, correct, Shasha? A talk, speech, report, a letter, formal letter and informal letter. Yes. Article. You have article. Take note, yeah. Article, a talk, a speech, a letter, a report. Yeah. Itulah dia. That's it. Okay. So this is a directed writing. If it is a continuous writing, Sumati, you won't get the notes. You won't have all this. Okay. For directed writing, you won't have all this. These notes, you won't have them. All right. Because for continuous writing, you will only have the title of the writing, and you have 5 options. You choose one out of the 5 options. Shushmita, sorry lah. You're using your mom's phone, right? Shushmita. Oh, so Sumati is your mother's name. Sorry. Okay, so we have, so remember, for continuous writing, you won't have all this. Okay, it's just one topic, and you have 5 topics to choose from. Okay, all right. Okay, if you have no question, okay, remember for to check your assignment in your WhatsApp. All right. Okay. Now let us go back. Where is my? Let me just minimize this. Okay, Jamboard people. Click to the. Let me just. Bon, what did you do? No wonder you're quiet. Okay, hello. Go to the second one. Okay, how do you feel about today's lesson? Let me just question. How do you feel about today's lesson? Okay. All right. Second. Bon, you must be very bored, huh? Look at you. Ayah. Okay, everybody respond to the second Jamboard. We have a second page actually, a second Jamboard. All right, respond to that one. You can use your pen, you can use a highlighter. Bon is already you sharing his picture. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just write anything, how you feel about today's lesson. Anything you want after this, you can also write it there. Okay. No, I don't see anybody on the second one. The second one. Second one. Okay, there's a, just now we tried on the first one. This is the second one. Okay. How do you feel? Bon is bored. Look at his face. Look at Bon's face. Okay, I want you to, you have 1 more minute. You have 1 minute to respond in the Jamboard. If you cannot respond in the Jamboard, you respond in the, in our text, in our chat, okay? Oh, Daniel is the one. Hello, Daniel. How do you feel? Not your picture, Daniel.
Bon, don't play, Bon.
Oh, this picture is from Daniel, is it? Huh? Abang, you see, yes. Hello, I give you 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Everybody share on the Jamboard. Where's the Jamboard? The link. Okay. Let me hold on. Let me share the link first. The link is in our chat. Okay, I'm sharing it now. Okay. Share the link. Amak, how come I cannot share the link? The link is there. Hello. Bon, you have to share the link again for me. Yeah, okay. Bon has, I already shared the link as well. Okay, you can share the link. You can, anybody can enter and edit. Okay, I give you 2 minutes. Everyone can write down. Yes, sir. Where is it? Ask Abang. Abang was the one who used the computer. Yes. Abang kata dia dekat sini, dekat sini. Mana? Let me find. Oh, ma. Okay, another 2 minutes, another minute. Okay. Okay, I have 10 people here, but I only have 1 and 2. Hello, this is mine. This is mine. Quickly, this is like your parking lot. Okay, how you feel about the lesson today? I need to hear from you. So if you don't use the sticky note, you can put your face. It's okay, Bon. You can have the face again, no problem. You can you can actually attach your face. You can also write down.
Bon,
You
nak
can
gambar
also
Bon.
write down. You can also write down however you feel using the pen. It's okay. I'm leaving for another 2 minutes. I leave you with the Jamboard, okay? All right. Now I need the responses from the other people. There are 10 of you here, okay? Okay, I will leave you with the Jamboard. I will, that's the end of for our lesson. Please leave your message or your, how do I say? I want you to tell me how you feel about the class, about the lesson in the Jamboard, okay? Use a pen, whatever you like. You can put on your picture. Hello, share with me your pictures. I want your pictures. It would be nice to have it on the second board, not the first one, the second one. All right? Okay. I will leave you. Bye, everybody, and take care, and have a good day. Happy breakfasting. Okay, and salam Ramadan to everybody. Okay? All right. Assalamualaikum. Continue with the Jamboard. I will leave for another 5 minutes and then I'll come back and I'll switch it off. Okay? Bye, everybody. minute to go walk around the table.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Saya
Yes.
tak boleh nak tulis.
What is it?
Report.
Tak boleh. What? Have you entered the link?
Yes.
Have you entered the link? Okay, if you have entered the link by right, automatically you can your cursor will or you when you use your phone you can actually make the changes, you can edit the Jamboard. Can you try? What are you using? Are you using the laptop or using your phone?
Phone.
Phone. I used my phone earlier and I can make the changes using the same link.
Where tak boleh.
Cannot? I wonder. If you can't, okay. If you can't edit the Jamboard because by right you can click on the pen. Once you enter, you can. Everybody is having this. Is okay, right? You can actually edit, right? Hello, are you with me? Why I can't respond to the Jamboard? No. I used
Hi,
it.
teacher.
Hi, hello. Okay, Nurin, you try to log out. You try to press the link again and see whether you can join again on the Jamboard. Try, Nurin. Try to link again on the link that we shared in the chat, and then see whether you can edit, because I actually used my phone earlier and I got access to edit the Jamboard.
Cannot, teacher. I don't know why.
You can't?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm actually working on it now and I can make the changes. Hold on. I shared it. Okay, this is on my phone. Nurin, look, this is on my phone, see? Can you see me?
Yes.
This is on my phone and
Teacher, please do a tutorial.
a tutorial. No, I just click on the link that we had in the chat, and then oh my gosh, and then what I did was I can automatically have my own sticker. I just click on the link that I shared in the class in the chat. So I asked Nurin to log out and then try to enter again. There. See?
I miss school. So many
Nurin, this is
information.
from me,
Nurin, wow. I left possessed, feeling good. Yo.
This is from me. Nurin? This is when I use the phone. I actually use the link that I shared with you in the group, in our meet.
I don't know why I can't. Maybe my phone.
It's not. I don't think it's your phone because you can use your. You can still swipe and everything, right?
No.
Apa ni? Who is this? Okay, I'm giving an. You try to log out and I try to to click on the link again. Okay, and see.
Teacher, kelas sampai iftar lah teacher.
Huh? I don't understand. What, Daniel? Okay, I'm going to log out both Jamboard and also the Meet. All right. So thank you so much for the class today, and I hope it's good for you. I know some have left. Okay, so I'll see you in the next class, and I hope I can give more input to you while you're staying at home. All right.
Alah.
Take care, everybody. There are only 5 of you here already. Many have left. Okay. Okay, so take care, everybody. Inshallah, we get to see again. We get to see each other again. All right. Assalamualaikum. Take care. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Yeah. Nurin, I'm going to share another link and then we're going to try do it in class. Okay. For the different classes. Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay. Take care, everyone. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Ya Allah. Ya Allah. Kau tak tutup.